Yo, what's up, guys? It's Chase here, and we're here with a bit of a casual news roundup, I guess. So today, August 24th, Wednesday, we got a lot of new info this morning because footage, I guess, was released from like a press event that that SRB2 dude, Game Explain, GameSpot, all those guys, they were there. They released some gameplay. It was really cool to look at. And we also just got some other stuff revealed because people are starting to get into the test fire demo. I have not gone into it yet because I didn't want to change my region or whatever to Australia so I could access it earlier or whatever, because it doesn't even let you do anything yet. You can only walk around and decide what you want to put on your character and how you style them, but in terms of actually playing or going in the training room or something, it doesn't let you do that. You could just do a little tutorial with the Splattershot Jr. and feel out how the game feels, but besides that, there's not really much to do. So I was fine just watching other people's stuff. I didn't bother doing it yet, but I will make a video about it probably when I do have access to it. Yeah, guys, so we're going to talk about a few things today. We're not going to talk about everything. We're just going to talk about the things that, I want to talk about. But so first up, we have all the kits here so far. Actually, this little screenshot doesn't have all of them, but it has most of them. So we're going to go over these. I'll just give my quick thoughts on them. So Blue Blobber, Sprinkler, Inkstorm. I think that's solid. I don't know. I've been seeing other blob players say it's okay, they're down for it. Nothing really new about that though. I don't actually know how that would be. I think it's okay. All right, so Bamboo. I'm happy about this. I know people who actually play the weapon art. One of my friends, Leo, who I'm on a team with currently, don't think he was too pleased with this. He said it was not what he wanted, but it's not a bad kit, but it's not great. So I'm kind of smiling right now. I don't know if you guys could tell with my voice, but I'm smiling. Yeah, I mean, and of course, Bamboo is just in general won't be as good as it was in 2, just because it doesn't have the whole MPU damage up thing. GooTuber, that's a kit. I think I see some people memeing on this. I think it's okay. Tenta Missiles is interesting on it because I think that's still going to be a decent special. So they gave it something useful at least. I don't know. I hope they buff GooTuber just in general. I feel like that weapon deserves to have a purpose now. It didn't really, it just existed in Splatoon 2. It didn't do anything. It was just there, but it was outclassed by so many other things. So I hope GooTuber is, somewhat viable now. All right, guys, we're not going to talk about every single kit on here because that's just going to take way too long, but here. Okay, I'll talk about important ones. Dewey Squelchers, Splat Bomb, Wavebreaker. At first, I didn't think Wavebreaker would be good on this thing, but the more I see a Wavebreaker, and I'll show you guys a little clip of Wavebreaker soon, but I do think it will be good. But again, this is another weapon where, MPU damage up, not a thing anymore, so indirectly it is nerfed from Splatoon 2. But that's not necessarily gonna make it unviable. Undercover, I actually kind of like that kit, to be honest with you. I don't think it'll necessarily be good, but I like it. Okay. Nautilus. Okay, well, first things first. Something was confirmed that I didn't think would happen. Point sensor is still in the game, which is weird. I thought angle shooter was replacing point sensor, but if you think about it, I guess point sensor is the easy version of marking people, while angle shooter actually does take some decent aim and skill from the gameplay that I've seen. So I guess, and angle shooter has more of a reward because if you could hit someone, then it damages them a bit. So I guess not the specials, the subs are a bit different, and they are different enough that I guess it's okay that both of them are in here. But bro, Nautilus having it again, I don't think that's very good. And they gave Nautilus Storm, which, I'm not a Nautilus player, so I can't 100% confirm this, but from what I've been seeing on Twitter, people are not happy with this kit, and I could totally understand that. I think Nautilus might have the worst kit so far. All right, next up, we got the Dapple Dualies. I definitely have some opinions about this one. A lot of people think this is trash. I could totally understand why you think that. They gave it Beacon again, which, Dapples, man, it needs a bomb if it's going to be playing aggro, which is basically how it has to play. It needs a bomb, man. But they are trying to be faithful to some of the Splatoon 1, or I can't talk right now, some of the Splatoon 2 kits. So they're keeping some of those subs. And then they gave it a Tacticooler, which at first I was like, oh my god, what? Like, why? Why would you give it that? Why is this a support weapon? Like, completely support. But you know, my friend Leo, who I mentioned earlier, he made a great point, and he said that apparently Dapple Dualies, they get their special in 180 points, while something like NZAP, which also has Tacticooler, has it gets Tacticooler in 200 points. So Dapples, you know, Dapples paint pretty well, so it's interesting. I think Dapples might be able to like spam Tacticooler better than NZAP. And you know, this makes me think, like, what if like Dapples, like, it's actually a viable strategy to run these vanilla Dapples and just like play super support and then just farm Tacticooler, lay beacons for your teammates? And like, I don't know, I feel like maybe it's not as unrealistic as we think. I don't know though. All right, let's see. These are all cool. 96 is interesting. I think that might be a good kit for it. I need to see more of Inkvac, but you know, Inkvac seems like a pretty good supportive special, so I think that could be decent. Let's see what else. Oh, okay, guys. Ballpoint. What the heck is that? Inkjet? Okay, they kept Inkjet from Splatoon 2. Great. Fizzy though? That just seems so weird. It's not bad. It's not at all bad. But it's weird. Fizzy Bomb on a Splatling using Fizzy Bomb just seems so weird to think about. Squeezer. I don't think it'll be as good as Splatoon 2 Squeezer, or Foil Squeezer, because no bubble combo anymore, but you know, Squeezer is a solid main weapon. Wall could be great on it. And it doesn't have Stingray this time, so a Rapid Pro, I think that's gonna be good. Okay, Tentabrella. I think this might be a contender for best kit. Actually, no, maybe not best, but like second best. It's up there. It's like top 3 for sure. So this thing is all support. Beacon, just like it had in Splatoon 1, right? Yeah, it had. Why do I keep saying Splatoon 1? Splatoon 2, it had Beacon in Splatoon 2, but it has Inkvac. But it's crazy because, you know, I feel like it has such great synergy with this thing. You launch the Brella Shield, then just whip out that Inkvac, and you're protected. But I guess you're already protected with Inkvac, you know? Because it just sucks up everything in front of you. So, I don't know. I feel like it has great synergy, though. And also, I did see that they made the tent shield bigger, like on the long ways. Or no, vertically. They made it bigger vertically. Like the shield is a bit taller, which might be good and bad because, yeah, it protects you from more stuff over you, but at the same time, it might be harder to see. So, yeah, we'll figure out how that goes. All right, let's move on to this row. Explo, point sensor, Storm. I've been hearing that's not too great. I think it could have used something else than point sensor. I don't know, maybe give it burst bomb or something. Who knows? I just don't think point sensor is very good on it. And Storm, you know. Oh, I just realized that's the Nautilus kit. Okay. Squiffer, point sensor, big bubbler. Don't think that's very good either. Charger as Inkvac, that's interesting. I don't know how that's gonna be, because Inkvac, like, you know, I feel like it's better for like the supported weapons that are like in the front lines with the teammates. But Chargers, like, I don't know, because you're gonna have to like get down and pop it and then back up again after you use it. So I don't know how that's gonna be. I really don't. E-Leader's kit is good, has Ink Mine again. Ink Mine is great on E-Leader in my opinion. Splattershot looks solid as always. Splatana looks very solid. Junior, probably gonna be solid. Arrow. So, you know, Arrow Spray is an Arrow Spray. Say what you want about it. I think this kit is good though. This seems like such a good turf war weapon. Like, this might be like the primary turf war weapon, because it has good sub and special. Because sub, you know, just helps with the paint even more. And then the Reef Slider, I guess that could help offensively. It covers its weaknesses. So, yeah. Moving on. Okay, Splatana Stamper. Zipcaster. I don't know, man. I don't think that's gonna be great on this thing because I know this is like a heavy weapon that's very slow, and I feel like Zipcaster is something that has good synergy with fast weapons that kill fast. So I don't know how it's gonna be on this, but I need to actually see the Stamper in action before before I make any claims. Carbon, this is a kit that I thought was really good when I first saw it, but then I saw other people's opinions and I was like, oh yeah, you're right. That's actually not very good because it doesn't have Burst Bomb. Carbon kind of needs Burst Bomb, I feel like, or needs something with chip. Auto Bomb doesn't really do that. And Zipcaster, I mean, I feel like that could be good on Carbon, but it all depends on how good Zipcaster truly is. We'll see. That's just E-Leader again. Slosher looks really good. That might be a contender for like another top kit. Okay, the Tri-Slosher here, with a redesigned Tri-Slosher. This is... I know people were questioning it. I like this kit a lot, actually. I think Inkjet on a Slosher is really cool. And I think Inkjet is definitely good for Tri-Slosher. And you know what? It has Toxic Mist. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with Tri not getting a lethal bomb because I think the main weapon is perfectly fine enough. And you know, this thing's gonna be really good in Rainmaker, by the way. It might struggle with getting the pop, but just like, you know, for the rest of the mode, I think this kit covers Rainmaker really well. What else? NZAP, you know, we've already talked about that. 200p for Tacticooler, so it is slower than Dapples, but you know, of course, NZAP is NZAP. It's still gonna be good. Pro looks good, Line Marker. Dude uploaded a video where he was playing with Pro, and then after seeing it, I could confidently say that I think Line Marker is a good choice for it because it just works well with the weapon. It has good synergy, good chip. Luna looks bad in my opinion. I don't think Zipcaster works too great with it. Tri-Stringer, I still don't know how I feel about Tri-Stringer. Oh, I skipped one, sorry. We skipped the best one. Sloshing Machine, guys, has Fizzy and Booyah. This is a goated kit, broken kit, I should say. I think this is gonna be amazing. And also, I just like the aesthetic of Machine. It looks really cool. But no, they kept Fizzy, and it has Booyah. That's definitely a step up from Splashdown. Yeah, this guy's Machine might be meta from the start. We'll see. Yeah, Tri-Stringer, I don't know. I don't really like Tri-Stringer. Just as a weapon, I don't like it. The kit is okay, though. Hydra, Auto Bomb is questionable. Booyah Bomb is good. Splat Dualies, I think, are going to be really good. And Tetras are going to be really good as well. Reef Slider, still don't know that much about it. Need to see more, but definitely looks better than Splashdown, you know? So I think it's a plus. I think these two weapons right here, Splat Dualies and Tetras, definitely going to be a step up from Splatoon 2. Let's see. Brella has Sprinkler, Triple Ink Strike. I don't really have anything to say about that one. I think that's solid. Range, or is that just normal blaster? That's normal blaster. That's Auto Bomb, Big Bubbler. I don't know. And then Big Bubble on Roller is weird too. I don't know how I feel about that. Dynamo could be good, although, you see, I think NZAP and Dapples are better tactical weapons because they themselves can benefit from the effects, you know, because he has quick respawn. Oh, we'll talk about that next, by the way. But yeah, it gives quick instant respawn and all the speed buffs. But like, a Dynamo isn't going to really benefit from that. You know, Dynamo is slow AF, so it's not really gonna benefit much from that, in my opinion, at least. And Inkbrush, I don't think Killer Whale is very good on it, from what other people were saying. So yeah, guys, that wasn't every kit. There was a couple more. That's all for this page, though. But yeah, so I do know H3 has Point Sensor Tacticooler, but I give that the same thing I said about Dynamo. It's a little better than Dynamo, but same thing. Like, H3 is a slow weapon that hangs back, so it's not going to really be taking advantage of Tacticooler. But I guess it depends on how fast it gets it. But I imagine it's like 200 or 210 for H3 because they love to give that thing slow specials. And I know that Range Blaster from Chara's video, he said that Range Blaster has a Wave Breaker, and he didn't seem too happy about that. So I assume that's not very good. But one thing about blasters, though, is that they did fix their jump RNG, kind of. Like, they when you jump now, it does go more straight. It doesn't go all over the place like it did in 2. So yeah, guys, I might have missed a couple kits, but that generally is that generally is the gist of it. That's basically all of them in the game right now. And if your weapon got something that wasn't optimal, you're not happy about it, don't worry, there's more kits on the way. So yeah. All right, guys, moving on. We're done with all those kits, but now let's get into some more specifics. All right, so first off, we have a tweet from me. I didn't make this clip. I took it from a YouTube video, which I did credit, by the way, underneath here. But yeah, so this is footage of Tacticooler basically giving you instant respawn. It was correct, guys. The Splatoon JP tweet was correct. Look at that. It's 1 second. It's literally 1 second. Well, okay, if you count the shooting back onto the field, it's probably around 3 seconds. But just the initial time it takes on this respawn screen right here, it is 1 second. Look on the bottom right, 1 second. That is insane. Tacticooler just went from like high tier to meta defining tier. So yeah, that's crazy. And then obviously people seem to be making a big deal about this because I just made this tweet like 12 hours ago. And yeah. look at the traction it's getting. Well, almost 600 retweets, almost 200 quote tweets. Yeah, there's a lot of people who are interested about this. A lot of Japanese people are commenting on this. Well, actually, not recently. There were a lot of Japanese people though. But yeah, so there's that. Just so you guys know. And also, if you're curious, special power up can apparently increase the effects from 15 seconds of duration to 20 seconds of duration. So if you're curious about that, there you go. All right, and here's some footage of Wavebreaker. So Wavebreaker does 45 damage per wave if you get hit by the wave. And it seems to have about, let's see, 1, 2, 3. It has 3 waves that it outputs. That's not that many. Wait, 1. Yeah, it's 3 waves. 2, 3. Yeah, it's 3. I think that's fine. I think Wavebreaker is gonna be good. I know some people were skeptical about it, but oh, by the way, if you're curious, this is a hack. By the way, like you can't actually play this yet. Someone just hacked the game, and that's how they're able to use unlimited Wavebreakers. That's why there's 7 splatter shots in this room. Okay, next up, let's talk about squid bagging. So as you guys can see here, we're gonna mute this. I don't want you guys to hear it. But they changed squid bagging. It looks a lot more stupid now. You literally turn into a blob, which I like. I think squid bagging should look more goofy. It looks kind of stupid, to be honest, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with making it look more silly. Maybe people will do it less. I don't know. I don't really care. But yeah, do know they changed it. So if you are a squid bagger, this will affect you. And the last thing I want to talk about today, guys, is good old Vesper here, OG. He did a lag, button lag, input lag, whatever you want to call it, with gyro and buttons test. And unfortunately, this is bad news. We're going to end this video with some sad news. But look, so yeah, unfortunately, it is exactly the same. The input lag is exactly the same as it was in 2, which is unfortunate, which is really unfortunate because the Switch is capable of more, as we've seen with games like Smash. The Pro Controller can do better than this, but it seems that Splatoon 3 did not make an effort to change that. Maybe it could change for the final game, maybe. Maybe this is just a test fire thing, I doubt it though, and I saw Vesper say that as well. Yeah, see, he says, Switch Pro Controller and Joy-Cons are more capable of fast responding and accurate gyro controls, but that is not on display in Splatoon 2 or 3. And then some people are saying, like, dude, I heard dudes say that the game just feels better, it feels more smooth, and that could still very well be the case, but according to this, this test, it's possible they just tweaked some, like, movement things, but it's not, in terms of input lag, it is sadly the same. And yeah, people are pretty upset about this. But yeah, guys, that is all that I wanted to talk about today. There's probably going to be more stuff that comes out after I make this video, and I'm going to be sad because I couldn't talk about it. But, it is what it is. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of all the kits. Let me know of anything else that I talked about. And then be sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell, comment, all that good stuff for more Splatoon 3 stuff. I'm gonna be making a lot of videos about the test fire. And I'm also gonna be I'm gonna try and play in all the test fires, not just the North American one. I'm gonna try and play in the European one and the Japanese one. So there's gonna be content galore here, guys. So please subscribe for that. Almost at 9K. Okay, not really. We just hit 8K, but you know, maybe we can hit 9K soon, and then you know, maybe 10K. Who knows? Please consider supporting the channel. I appreciate all of you for watching. Have a good day.